All right, kids. Firstly, if this is a battle where you want to see me win, it's not going to happen. And let me quickly tell you why. Because I am running support robots, 5 of them. That's like I'm not in the battle. Let me say that again. If you run all support, it means you're not there in a battle where uh, territory control and beacon control is one of your primary objectives. You're going to make your team lose, just like tanking. Um, if you only shoot at the enemy and you never worry about territory. As evidence of that, Master Mech War Dog here could easily get this beacon, but doesn't, because I guess he's worried about his glass cannon, or afraid of the Hydras or something. So you can see a little machine lag there. Anyway, you can see that um, he ignored this beacon. So what am I doing? The other thing that I should probably say is if you hear beeping, it's my laundry. British appliances beep. That's what they do. And they beep until you attend to them. They don't just like beep once and say, I'm done. They beep a whole bunch of times. So that may happen. Anyway, I've got a weird robot, right? It's a Russian death button Griffin with a Shocktrain on it. And the idea is to show you where to put your first Shocktrain or Scourge or Tempest, because you're going to get some of those weapons. You're going to get them one at a time, and thought it would be helpful to suggest a place. The Shocktrain matches with Tulumbas and Pins in terms of range. They're both 500. And it also matches with them in weapon behavior. What I mean by that is that it's a one-hit kind of thing, and then you duck and cover. It's not like a Punisher or a Magnum where what you want is long exposure to your target, or obviously your target's long exposure to you. Got to get that beacon. Nay. See, that's a problem, right? Beacon Rush, now they control that spot, and they're going to spawn in there. I can't control that beacon. The Rugatka, maybe. Nope, he did. So, the Shocktrain and Tulumbas are a good match. Let me show you a different one where you do need to sort of hold exposure to your enemy. And this is Scourge. Scourge has a longer range than Punishers, but what it needs is for you to hold that that target to do your damage. So if you get one Scourge via components, a Punisher Griffin or a Punisher Galahad is a good place for it. All right, we're back to 2 beacons, thankfully. But like I said, this is a match that we are not going to win. Here's the same deal. I got the hit weapons, and there's my laundry beeping, and that's the Shocktrain and the Tulumbas. And then on the back of Doc here, I've got Scourge and Punisher. Hopefully I can survive long enough to show you how this works, but we're getting slaughtered, and as predicted, so it'll be hard for me to show you good weapon usage, but you probably already understand what you need to do. You hit them and you roll. One cool thing about these energy weapons, although I did no damage to that Ancelot, is that if they pass through energy shields. Your Tulumbas or your Punishers alone wouldn't have done that, but as you start to add Scourge and Shocktrain to these robots, you're going to get some of that behavior where they go through Ancels and damage your opponents that are protected that way. This is death for me. It's that Ancelot. There's a target, but he's going to get protected by the Ancelot. So that's a good example right there of the the Shocktrain plus the Tulumbas. You hit, you run. I don't think I've switched weapons here yet, have I? But here you go. I'm going to hold exposure to this shotgun. Jeez. It's a shotgun and scourge equipped Lancelot, and I'm out of range now. So that's what happens, kids, if you run no brawlers, violate the Solvum rule. You need to have some fighters in your lineup, or you will get the smackdown, and I'll show you why. I did get that one side beacon, but 2 teammates didn't, including that Master Mech War Dog, and I was unable to challenge for center or anything else with those builds. But hopefully you understand a good place for your Shocktrain and your Scourge. I didn't get to show you the Tempest in that one, but we'll try to do that.